Hello, this is Kate Cherry. I am the Regional Director of the Athena Network in Bedfordshire and the St Albans area, which is Welwyn, Hatfield, St Albans, and Harpenden area of Hertfordshire. And I'm joined today by the lovely Val Adaway of Utility Warehouse. Hi, Val.
Hiya.
So this is a member interview. I like to give a spotlight to our members so we can share the word with the wider network of what these lovely people do and their businesses and how they can help you, and find out a bit more about them really, because we've got such an amazing tribe in our network nationally. And this today is a spotlight with Val. So I'm going to jump right in and ask you, Val, tell us, please, what does your business do and how do you help people?
My business it helps people save money on all of their household bills, or most of them, with utility warehouse. And the other side of it is it's an income opportunity as well, which many people are looking for these days. So that's what we do basically.
So which utilities do you have there? So electric, gas.
Yeah, energy, broadband, mobile, and some insurances, and lots of other benefits like discounts, cashbacks on everywhere you shop, which saves even more money on the bills.
Yeah,
Referral scheme for customers, a lucrative opportunity. It's fantastic.
brilliant. And they are actually at the moment they are the cheapest energy out there right now, aren't they? Which is quite
They
important
are
for
the cheapest if people take more than just one service.
right. Okay, so electric and gas, and then maybe so we have everything with you guys. Um, minus no, we have everything with you guys. Yeah, absolutely. So it's good to see how, and then when I'm spending in the shops, I can see that money coming off my bill. I discovered the other day that Laithwaite's wine has 10% cash back. So now
Absolutely.
I've changed which card pays that, and
Yeah.
now I pay with my Utility Warehouse card and get my 10%. My is it 7 at Sainsbury's or 6 at Sainsbury's? So that's it's like playing a little game to try and reduce your bills, isn't it? So
Absolutely.
how did you come across UW, and what was your background? What led you to that?
My background is basically motorsport. I ran a business in motor racing for 16 years. When I closed that down, I got a job with an engineering company and became a director and general manager of an engineering company. I was there for 12 years, got fed up with that. When I was 62, I'd been approached several times to join UW, and I thought it's not products, it's services that everybody uses, so I'll give it a go, much to my husband's horror at the time.
I love that. Why was that? Because it's not a proper job, Val. Is that why?
Mainly because I'd been involved in network marketing before, back in the
Okay.
80s. Both companies went bust, and he thought it was going to happen all over again. And he thought I ought to go at 62, he still thought I ought to go and get a proper job. So I just had to prove him wrong.
And boy, did you prove him wrong. How many customers do you have now? You're near 500, aren't you?
Nearly 500, yeah. 493, which is
Oh, not far to go. Not far to
no.
go. Yeah. So people moving house, or people who are coming up to the end of a fixed rate, especially now, or people who are sitting on a variable who actually, could benefit from having a chat with you. That's good. They're good
But
introductions.
I really want to point out that we're not just an energy supplier. We are a multi-service provider. And the more services people take, the less they have to pay, or the cheaper it becomes. We're not just an energy supplier, and that's something I really need to get across to people. It's multi-service, and we are very ethical and very transparent.
Love it. Yes. And you've got several Which awards, and also it's good to have all your bills on one bill
Yeah,
and one set of lovely customer service people to talk to, and of course you in your pocket, which is great.
yeah.
Um, so networking is a big part of your business. How long have you had your business now?
15 years last week.
15 years. 15 years, so your retirement's going well.
Yeah.
And why did you join Athena though? I know networking has a big part of your business, so why did you join Athena and what benefits do you find it has for you and your business?
I joined Athena because it was at the point of me wanting to change how I networked. Um, I because of the lockdown, much preferred online networking. I decided that would work better for me, mainly because it's cost effective, time effective, and I still believe you can still build relationships online. Some people don't think you can, but I believe you can. Um, and I can pack more into my day. So, and time is of an essence, really. And I'm always trying to do more and more and more. And Athena was actually one of the ones that was recommended to me by one of your members, Philippa Cutler. She said how good it was, and I was restructuring what I was doing. Before the lockdown, I was only networking in my local area, but it really opened up the whole of the UK. So, and yours was an online network at the time. The one I joined, now it's all online, so that's brilliant. And it's
Yeah,
really
absolutely.
fine. Of all the networking I do, I do like Athena probably the best. And I'm not just saying that because I find all of the leaders all seem to be working quite well together. I like the coffee morn, the cappuccino connections, etc. I think it's really well run.
Thank you. I mean, we've obviously similar to something like UW. We've taken we haven't reinvented the wheel. We've taken something that someone created and we're running with it, which makes it much more of a community, I think, in Athena,
Yeah,
which is great. So you've
yeah,
and especially weirdly, I love what you said about. I was writing it down. It's cost effective, time effective. You can pack more into your day, and also I find. I don't know about members who were members before COVID, which you weren't, but I find we're much more of a close-knit community than we were before COVID because of that connection, relying on online a lot more and being able to visit across borders, which is great. Not that you couldn't before, but you'd have to drive and pay and all of that. So thank you for that. But this is about you. So what tips do you have for someone who's looking to start their business, any kind of business, whether it's mindset or whatever?
I'm quite what's the word? If I make quick, I'm quite a quick decision maker. I don't ponder or procrastinate about anything. You know, I left a very well paid job. I realised that I'd only got a state pension, and I knew I got to go and do something, and I knew I wanted to do it for me and nobody else. Um, so I've been approached several times to look at UW, and I thought, well, I might as well give that a go. And I just did it. And the person I signed up with, I just phoned him, said, come sign me up. He didn't even have to work at it at all. Whether I made the right choice of person or not, it's another story. But anyway, and that was it. And because Rob was in my ear saying, you're not doing that, blah, 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 I thought, I was red rag to a bull. I'm a Scorpio and I'm a typical Scorpio. So what I would say is if something pops into your head and it's something you'd like to do, just do it. Nike. That's just do it. It doesn't matter if it doesn't work out. At least you will have done it and tried. And I get quite incensed with people that take weeks and months and all the rest of it to put a website together, do this, and actually never get round to getting started. Just do it.
Mm.
Whatever it is, you might be deciding to be a gardener when it's pouring down with rain, but just get out there and do it. That's my tip.
I
And never
love
give
it.
up. Never
Yeah.
give up.
I and in inserting, I have a similar experience with watching new businesses and their relationship with networking and getting out there and getting in front of clients, for example. They can quite easily spend months setting up. So months doing, and we see it in our businesses as well. My other business is
Yeah.
someone will want to train for ages before actually, seeing someone. But I've had businesses saying, "Oh, I'm working on my business cards, which we don't need anymore." We do. I love my printer. I do have business cards. Sorry, but you're doing my website, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, doing my procedures before getting in front of any customers. So
Yeah,
yeah, Nike, just do it. Do the new film Air is brilliant about this journey of Nike
yeah, I've
and
heard
Michael
about that.
Jordan. Go and see it, or when it comes out on Netflix or whatever. What's next for you in the business, Val? I know you've got a big target coming up. How can people? What's next for you? How can we engage with you?
The next step, I'm a group leader at the moment. That will mean nothing to most people, but it's halfway up the compensation plan, or it's five up. So the next one up is senior group leader. And I, at one point, I thought, probably never going to make that. You know, I've got to bear in mind, I'm 77. I'm quite switched on still, but you never know. But I've got somebody new in my team who's flying. And I'm now thinking, and they've given us another year. They've extended it from 24 months to 36 months to get a bonus for doing it. It's a £5,000 bonus. So I've set a target again now, 1st of February next year. I can actually do this. I've got somebody in my team that's flying at long last instead of making excuses. Um, and I think I can do this. So that is my next step, senior group leader. And there's only 160 in the company. So, you know, it's doable. It's going to be hard work, but it's doable.
And what do you need for that? How can we
I
help?
need 2,000 group customers, but I've got 1,961. So that bit's done. That's not a problem. Because if the team's working and I'm working, another 39 customers in my group is not a problem. That's easy. That's the easy bit. It's all about the structure in the business. So it's getting, I need, I need another group leader and I need two senior team leaders. That's the next one down. And I need two team leaders. That's down. But it's happening. It's coming. And this new guy I've got in my business, he's aiming for group leader. And he's only been in the business since February.
Brilliant. Hit the
And
ground
he's
running.
already three up already. So,
And
and
it's a
we're,
time where people need this help. So it's not as if your product is not something people need at the moment.
no,
And with your price point, for some it's a no-brainer, but it's worth mentioning because people who don't know you will be seeing this, that you won't find necessarily UW on Compare the Market and stuff, because
no.
obviously you don't pay to be on there because you guys don't advertise. You have wonderful people like you spreading the word instead. So where's the best way to contact you? I know you're a fan of the phone, aren't you?
Preferably by phone, email, text, WhatsApp. I mean, I use all those. I've learned that, you know, you have to adapt and do what other people prefer. I mean, I do talk to my team about, you know, pick up the phone. It's so much easier. If you're trying to book an appointment, if you're doing it by text or anything else, you backwards and forwards, pick up the phone. Doesn't hurt. Um, But I've adapted. I don't do an awful lot of social media about my business, but I did put a post on LinkedIn this week about my 15th anniversary and why I got involved, etc. It's very unusual for me to do that.
Mm.
Um, I prefer to talk, and I just, but I can be emailed. You can contact me through Messenger, WhatsApp, anything.
LinkedIn, anything, and we'll tag you on this. So wherever people are seeing this, I'll either have put your contact details or your tagged in there anyway, so people can find you.
I only do
Um,
Facebook and LinkedIn, really.
there you go. Okay. It's been a pleasure to talk to you, Val. I'm looking forward to seeing you at our next meeting. You're in the no, you're not. You're in the South and East Beds group. You and I both
Yeah,
struggle with that. You're in the
yeah.
South and East Beds group, which is on the fourth Tuesday of the month. And you can see Val in other groups as well, like she said, because in our membership you can flit around and visit for free in other groups as long as your profession's not taken. So that's quite a good benefit, without having to take out too many extra memberships elsewhere. So It's been great speaking to you. And if anyone would like to visit one of our groups and meet Val, then come along and pop over a message to me, and we'd love to book you in. All right. Take care.
Okay.
Thank you, Val.
Thanks, Kate. Thank you.